Hey, good people. Welcome to another episode of Vlogmas. And I have filmed this intro 3 times. The first time the camera died, and the second time the microphone wasn't on. But we here. And it is an amazing day today. And probably because I rested, y'all. You saw me get up this morning, make my breakfast. It was a smoothie and 2 soft boiled eggs. I just, straight to the point. No chaser. Take my medications and such because we at a big age. And I always try to start off the day with the healthiest meal possible, even if it's just like a perfect bar, just something to get on my stomach so that I'm not doing a lot of snacking throughout the day. And so talking to my nutritionist has helped with that. And resting yesterday got me in a better mood today and a better place to create and chat with you all because y'all didn't even want to see me on camera yesterday, girl. I was on the couch looking like Sojourner Truth. I was looking like Ain't I a Woman. I had a scarf on my head, I had my robe on, and my whole body was just aching so bad. And I know there's a lot of viral stuff going on right now. I don't think that that's what it was. I'm the kind of person that if I don't have great sleep, obviously if I'm not eating healthily, I just traveled earlier this week, so that Shake Shack around about 9 o'clock that night did not help. And if I'm going through a high stress period, my body shows it almost immediately. Like the book, The Body Keeps the Score, is a great resource about how our minds and our bodies are connected. And so I just woke up and I couldn't turn my neck. And it was scary to me because I've had other nerve issues in the past. And I was like, what? It's funny now, but yesterday I was on the couch crying because I didn't know what to do, what was going on. I was like, oh, call my mama, oh, my grandma. Call Jesus, girl, call somebody. And primarily because I was so frustrated with my health insurance. The last time I went to my doctor, they told me I was out of network. I'm like, how? I've been at this same practice for years now. Always the drama. And I'm just like, I see why that man got shot. The healthcare says universal healthcare. Just raging against the machine, girl. I was just like, this is capitalism. Shit, my neck hurt, can't move my neck, working too hard, working another club in the health insurance. Deep breaths. So now, after a day of rest and muscle relaxers, we're on the move, okay? And I woke up. Again, I had a great breakfast. I did some journaling, and I got dressed. You all haven't seen these pants much. I got these fall, right? Yeah, it was I think October from a local boutique down at Mosaic. I may have hauled them for you. I don't remember. But they are so comfortable. I will link the designer or something similar down below. I don't know if I'll be able to link that actual boutique. But as you can see, it's this double waistband. So they're denim up top and they're trousers on the bottom. Yes! And I'm wearing my silver by far belt as well. Got that from Shopbop. And so that sparked me to do a whole change of accessories, and my t-shirt's just from COS, y'all. But let's sit down, y'all, because I want to chit chat with you about a few new in pieces, things that I grabbed around Black Friday. And then we are going to go to Dogon tonight. I think that's how you pronounce it. It is a fairly new restaurant at the Salamander in DC. Salamander, as you may know, is a hotel chain owned by Sheila Johnson, Bob Johnson's ex-wife, I think Sheila is. And they are the BET founders, BET royalty child. And this is Sheila's second location. The first one is very well known. They host a lot of really amazing events there, like the Black Family Reunion. And this one is the one that is in DC, in Southwest DC. And Chef Kwame, is this world-renowned Black chef. He's a young brother too. I think he came from New York, and he opened his restaurant, or a new restaurant, at the Salamander, and it has been so hard to get into, y'all. I kid you not. They're open 5 to midnight, and so they'll have late reservations at 9, 10 o'clock, and I'm not doing it. Now, for a cocktail, I'll meet you there. But, baby, I have medications to take. I have supplements to take. My digestion already is not top tier. I'm not eating a meal that late at night. So I went on the website today just like wondering what they had available, and they had a 5:45. So someone must have canceled. So I'm excited to go there and to take you all with me. People are always asking me like, hey, like what would you recommend? I'm coming to DC. I don't know what to do. And if I have a moment, I typically will share a couple places, but I don't always have a chance to share that with you all in DMs or on social media. So count this as a little bit of a local guide in this vlog, going to like one of the most popular hotels, bougie restaurants, just kind of like a things to do in DC. And I hope we like it. And then by the time we end this vlog, I should have a couple pieces that I ordered in that I want to share with you all for possibilities for a cute New Year's Eve look. I'm going to mix them with things I already have in my closet, as I did in episode 1 of Vlogmas. Me and Bay are trying to figure out what to do for New Year's Eve, and so I wanted to grab a couple things to mix and match and show y'all. But first, let's do this haul. All right, let's get into it. First up, because you all ask, my gloss today is by Fenty Beauty. This is their color Hot Chocolate. I've shared this with you before, but I feel like it's a really good dark brown girl's nude. And it is more pigmented than like a traditional gloss. But when you're my complexion, it adds a little bit of color to your lips as well. Makeup is simple, just a little bit of Fenty Skin Tint and a bit of highlight and blush. Fragrance today, girl. All right, you saw us down, me and Marley, at Olfactory. Olfactory. I kept saying Olfactory. Y'all know I'm country. At Olfactory. And this is Tashiq, girl. It's that Lalique. That's Lalique. Let me know if you know that movie down below. Tashiq is the fragrance that I made, and outside of their signature base, which I believe I got Hunter, I added to this Rose Wardia with a W. Ain't never heard that before. And Oud. Keep the rose and oud in your back pocket because it is just one of my favorite fragrances. I won't put any more on. I've already wore that today. But also you saw me open earlier our advent calendar, and I got something I'm so excited about, y'all. This is probably one of the best advent calendars I've had in a while. I love Jo Malone, period. I'm a stan, but this one has been good, y'all. And this is their Myrrh and Tonka candle. And Myrrh and Tonka is part of their Intense collection. I have the body butter that is Myrrh and Tonka. I'm getting ready to pull that back out, girl, because it is sexy, it is sensual, it is sultry. Put that on my tombstone. Velvet Rose and Oud. Remember I told you to remember that. Evidently, based upon the scent notes that I added to my olfactory signature fragrance, we love Velvet Rose and Oud. I got this from my fiance last year, and they also just gave me down at Jo Malone this same size as a gift when I picked up the advent calendar. So now I technically have 3 of these in the house. I will be giving at least one away. And wood sage and sea salt body and hand wash. All of these sizes are dynamic. It's bigger than a sample, and it's enough for you to use and really give the product a try, or to use them simply as your travel toiletries. So this one is another good one. I think I've already gotten the either fragrance or body cream this advent calendar of this. Okay, my friends, let's get into a Black Friday haul. You all know I was going to let Black Friday go by without checking out my girl, Elisa Johnson. She had a sale, of course. Got a pair of sunnies. They came in this box with her name on it. Packaging is always really nice with Elisa. I got these directly from her website, although you all already know, this is a care card in here, I think. Yeah. You all already know that her sunnies are sold at Saks and I think also Revolve or Shopbop. I've linked all of those places before in the description box. But this is the case. I like how the name is actually on the back and not in the front. That's different. And it's a soft case, which I prefer because y'all know I go from either Berkisha or an itty bitty bag real quick. So a soft case is always best for me. We got a cleaning cloth. They're still in the plastic. And, oh, these frames are Warby Parker, by the way. And here are the glasses. Now, you all know I already have these in gold. This is the silver pair. And I don't know if you can see, but they actually have a little bit of like a blue tint, y'all. Definitely a more prominent tint than the gold version. The gold version is basically completely transparent. But these are such a standout pair of glasses. And it's also, once again, why I'm not buying any brand new. Pre-loved might got me. Pre-loved might got me. Got something I'll show y'all soon. But I'm not buying any brand new designer sunglasses, not when black-owned brands like this exist. And just look at these with what I am wearing today with the jewelry. I love them. I absolutely love them. And let's open together my package from Reformation. I had not anticipated getting anything from Reformation, y'all. I grabbed 3 items primarily because I had a Reformation credit from a pair of boots that I had gotten earlier this fall. And instead of getting my money back, which I should have, just word to the wise, I did an exchange on their website. Once I did that, that triggered a store credit when that second pair of boots didn't work. And I just wanted my money back. But I didn't fret. I knew there would be something at Reformation that I wanted. Just a word of caution to you. They would have probably handled it in store for me. They're always really nice. But a word of caution to you that while the exchange feature on the website is convenient, if that item you exchange, the original item for, you don't love, the second exchange or the second return is going to be a store credit and not your money back. So I grabbed, ooh, this is nice. Guilt-free cashmere. Feels so good you think it's bad. This cashmere is 95% recycled, which means it has almost none of the impact on land, animals, and the climate that comes with conventional cashmere. Feel good about feeling good. So this is, as you can see, a sleeveless turtleneck. And I just think something like this will look so good under a blazer, or even when I'm sitting at home working, I'm on a call, and it feels dynamic. I will try this on for you all for sure. The second item, and I haven't seen any of these in real life, so I'm opening this with you now, as you can see. I've been wanting a cardigan. I have one. And so I grabbed this because usually I can't find a cardigan that I think doesn't make me look or feel like an old man, because it had a little bit of like a shape to it. So let's see. Ooh, it looks a little big, but maybe it won't be. It's giving a little bit of a cape dude because it's cinched in at the waist, as you can see. And it has what looks like kind of bell sleeves. It came in 3 colors, and I went for the oatmeal color. So we'll see what that looks like on. This sweater is made from Nativa wool, which means it's a 100% traceable from sheep to you. Which means it's 100% traceable from sheep to you. Girl, and I have on glasses. It's also better than conventional wool at every step along the way, from nature-focused land management to ethical labor conditions and way happier sheep. For folks who do not know, Reformation's claim to fame is a sustainable brand. And so very many of their items are either going to be from recycled materials, or they talk a lot about, and hopefully this is not greenwashing, about ethical and sustainable practices and how things are produced. So the last thing is going to be a skirt. It said it was a knit material, but I couldn't tell really what that meant on the website. I wanted something a little bit more like a sweater. This is not that, but let's see. This is just a long black skirt. We'll see how long it is on me, because I thought that with a nice black boot, this could be something cute to throw on, easy and comfortable. And it would also look good with just like a chunky knit on top. So I'll give this a try. I'm not loving it now that I have taken it out of the package, not for the price. I think this was like $95. And it almost feels like the waistband might be twisted. But let's see. It's thick. It's a thicker knit, And it is very, very stretchy, which we love. It's called the Maria Knit Skirt in black. Okay, let's give these things a try, y'all. No. And I knew when I pulled it out of the bag, it was probably going to be a no. It's comfortable, don't get me wrong, but it almost feels like pajamas, like, and not in a good way. It's also not long enough for me. I would want something like this to be a true maxi. This was $100 full price. And that's what I mean by they try it sometimes, where I think they hide behind the sustainability practice and they ratchet up the price of things unnecessarily because there's no reason why this would have been that much full price. It was on sale for Black Friday, but again, still. And it also needed to be longer for me to really feel like it was worth the investment. So let's hope we have better luck with the sweaters. Y'all, this sweater is so soft. It is so, so soft. And I am loving how the stitching on both sides actually gives you kind of a snatched waist versus a typical cardigan that might be oversized or kind of boxy. This feels a lot more feminine and like it accentuates my silhouette. I'm loving the bell sleeves on it as well. It comes in, I think, black and gray. I can see myself getting the black one for sure. The buttons are kind of like a oatmeal-y color. And it's long, so that's why I unbutton the bottom two buttons so that you can have a little bit of a peek of my waist, or the waistband on my jeans rather, versus it kind of being bulky in this area. Threw on the omnipresent barrel jeans by Free People just so I can have a good look at the whole outfit together. And then I am wearing my loafers by YSL. This feels like just an easy something to throw on. Ooh, I'm gonna grab probably that bag. Hold on. Yeah, so I'm just out. I'm running errands. Went grab lunch really quickly. Got my Celine tote. This is a vintage tote. And I like how this looks together. It also makes me really, really want a brown sweater skirt. But for now, I'm gonna keep this. Standout piece for sure. It's doing exactly what I wanted it to do. And I love the thickness of the turtleneck. Do you see how wide that is and how chunky it is? When you a bald-headed baddie, stuff like that really matters. I love this. I just tucked it into, because it's thin enough, into my pants and or my jeans, and I put that by far belt back on because I have been loving how brown and black look together. Let me see what a blazer would give with this. Yep. It looks smart, it looks chic, it looks easy, it looks effortless, it looks stylish, but at the same time, my style pillar elevated simplicity is apparent. This is the Frankie Shop oversized blazer. I feel like I want another one of these. I might return the cardigan and get this instead in another color. I have to see what other colors it comes with. But yeah. Pull out that same Celine bag and you got a banger. I'm going to try on one more pair of jeans for you all. They're a little bit too small, but I want to show them to you because the replacement is coming soon and I don't want to forget. Okay, my friends, these are the jeans. They are by Abercrombie. They are part of Abercrombie's Curve Love collection. And it almost has a silhouette to me that's similar to like mom jeans. Remember when those were super popular? I loved them. They're very high-waisted. And you're probably thinking, okay, why are you returning them? I feel like they're too tight across my hips. I got so excited when I took them out of the packaging though because they are a size 29 and they fit my waist impeccably and they come in long. I know they're cropped, but that's the style. So I was like, yes, finally a pair of jeans that I do not have to get altered. But as I was like walking around the house in them, I was like, this is going to bother me. I actually would prefer to go up to a 30 and if I have to, get the waist taken in. So that's all already on its way to me. But I woke up and realized I didn't have any black jeans outside of black skinny jeans and I wanted to fix that. And it almost has a little bit of like a acid wash to them, which I like a lot. So they're not pure 100% black. But if you have not tried the Abercrombie and Fitch Curve Love Collection and you are slim thick, you are curvy, please do. I know you're probably thinking Abercrombie, like they're back on the map. Yes, girl, especially for their jeans. I think I tried a pair last year. They were a little bit too small, but I'm trying to work out my sizing and I think I am a 30 long. Their jeans also come in petite if you are shorter. Okay, my friends, that is all for now for the first part of the haul. I'm actually going to sit down and read my book. I might actually ride the Peloton and listen to the next chapter on Peloton. I'm reading The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. You probably have seen it or heard about it. It is a New York Times bestseller, over 2 million copies sold. I've seen this every time I've gone to the airport over the past year. So finally I was like, let me just pick it up and try. And I've not been able to put it down. If you were somebody who likes like books or movies about romance that are kind of sultry and have strong, like dominant characters, women characters, you're going to love this. If you've been trying to get into reading a little bit more, it's so easy, girl. I started this yesterday and I am already on chapter 8. And let me just say, a good hack is to listen while you're reading. And so I go between Audible and actually reading it. And I was reading it yesterday on the couch. So I'm going to sit down. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take a call. And I'll see you in just one second when I'm all dressed to go to Dogon tonight. Friends, I've gone from having all the time in the world to having no time. So let's go through tonight's OOTD quickly and we'll chat some more in the Uber. I am wearing the 16 Arlington top. You all saw that in episode 1 of Vlogmas. Pro tip, The Real has great holiday wear. I shared with you all a blazer, this top, and I think 1 or 2 other pieces. I have a couple more things coming because I do still have a Real credit. But I just think their party wear or their kind of more exciting pieces is a great place to shop secondhand consignment and be able to do so and find some amazing brands like 16 Arlington, which I am a big fan of. So for Black Friday, I saw my friend Jarrell and he told me they were having the sale at Dior. And so my gift to myself this holiday season is this amazing Dior blazer. I haven't even seen this on, so hopefully it works. But it is a tuxedo style blazer, as you can see, and get into the back of it. Ooh, yes, no, I love this. I absolutely love this together. Oh my God. Oh, the tails on this. When was the last time you saw it, baby? I mean, cropped in the front. It's angled down. It has, these are called peak lapels. Oh, I am absolutely obsessed with it, and this is exactly how I envisioned wearing it in a way that felt fun, and that's what I think these Gap men's jeans do. This is very much a like Jenna Lyons outfit, and as you heard us talking about on Style Unlocked, she's the girl's icon. Oh, the girls, we love Mama Jenna, and this feels like something that she would put together. I just kind of amped up my makeup a little bit, and I know the light is super harsh, but let me try to get to a place where you can see it. There we go. I amped up my makeup just a little bit. I put the Charlotte Tilbury on, the foundation on top of the Fenty Skin Tint. I ain't gonna hold you, I did not have time to do a whole new beat, but I'm loving actually the lip. And what I did outside of a chestnut liner is I put some of my concealer there because I do have darker lips. And so lightening them, I think, gave me a nice nude for tonight. And typical makeup everywhere else. Okay, I got to grab a pair of shoes and get the heck up out of here, y'all. I wish I had time to play around more with tonight's look, but alas, that is life. It's just going to be, oh, let me show you guys. The Chutes suede pumps. I got these, I think, last year because, believe it or not, I did not have a pair of black pumps. The other pair that I showed you all, the sheer pair in the first episode of Vlogmas, I did send back. Unfortunately, there was not a size 41 in stock. So, you snooze, you lose, I guess. bag is going to be baby Lanvin, but you all already knew that. And trust, I will put a coat on, okay? My mom watches this. Mom, I'm gonna wear a coat. And I believe the Baccarat Rouge was made for times such as this. And I'm gonna have to run this blazer back, baby, because this deserves a whole moment on the feed. And I don't have time. So, all right, friends, let's go to Dogon. All right, we made it to Dogon. Already super impressed. You come in and there's a small waiting area if your party isn't available or if you want to come in together, or if you're just early for your reservation. The good part about it is that we were a little late. Like I told y'all, we were running late, and they said that was fine, but it's just that they hold the table for a certain time period. So we'll have more than enough time to eat before we have to leave, but I appreciate still being able to be seated. It's bigger than I thought, and it is packed in here. Let's get into this food. This is interesting. Okay, this is cornbread. It's hot. Oh my gosh, what is this giving? Hold on. I love their playlist here, by the way.
Oh God, that's good.
There's something on top that's spicy, babe. Taste some of that. There's something spicy on that thing. What's that on there that's spicy? That ain't jiffy. That's definitely not jiffy.
Paprika.
That's what it is. Okay. We're starting off strong, guys. We're starting off strong. What was this again?
That's whole crab.
Whole crab. I don't know quite how you eat it. Maybe you, okay. This is the plantain cake. I'm just gonna do a little like this. Take a little of the sauce, put it on top.
10 out of 10? Best ever?
No. Who this? Girl, this is good. Listen, I'm getting it off the table. Nothing shall be left. And then we now have the barbecue collard greens. Very spicy. I probably should have gotten the carrots because that was our other choice. They're good, but nothing to like write home about. But they're good. The fish is branzino. I've never had fish and fish is supposed to taste like that. Trust that. It literally melted in our mouths. And the rice, the peas and rice, the rice is made with coconut milk, and it's so good. Now, I feel this is my favorite dish, so let's see. It's plated beautifully. Hey, good people. Welcome to another day in the neighborhood. Last time I saw you, we were down at Dogon, and I was tearing up some oxtails, baby. Also had 2 cocktails. Let me just say that entire meal was delicious. Chef Kwame, you did your big one. Sheila Johnson, you did your big one. And I kid you not, I am not being hyperbolic, is one of the best restaurants I have ever eaten at, but definitely it is in the top 3 of my favorites in DC. For my birthday, my fiance took me to Jose Andres, his restaurant at the Four Seasons. I think it's called the Bazaar. That was good. That was delicious. The food was experimental. It was flavors I had never had before. And so I think that's what makes that restaurant stand out. He did that type of cuisine, which I think is like rooted in Spanish tapas, to a top tier delivery and execution for sure. Never had anything like it. What Dogon has is food and flavor profiles that we've tasted before. So a play on cornbread, a play on collard greens, a play on oxtails and branzino. And it's just elevated. It was so many beautiful people there. While we were sitting there, my fiance was like, this demonstrates the power of the black dollar for sure, because it was one of the most diverse upscale restaurants I have ever been in, majority black. And she's right. We enjoy good food, we enjoy luxury, we enjoy luxurious dining experiences, and the fact that brands don't often include us just is a demonstration of white supremacy and systemic racism, of course, but also, like, it's they loss. You know what I'm saying? Because we out here. And I think everybody should have a dining experience like that for sure. It's pricey, I'm going to tell you that now, but it was worth the investment. And when I put it in my stories, people were like, how you get a reservation? I'm trying to go. I want to go for Christmas. Da, 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 da. So here is the cheat code, y'all. I told you, no cap, earlier in the vlog. It was like 10 a.m. I was sitting at my computer. We were planning date night. I looked it up. There was a 5:45 reservation. And when we were going to go back in October, I may have mentioned that we were on the wait list, and sure enough, they hit us. So here is my tip. Same day reservations because people cancel. And number 2, put your name on the list because people cancel. Now, the bigger your party is, the harder it's going to be. While I was sitting there, I told my friend Dominique, her and her wife, I was like, yo, y'all got to come up here and get you one of these. Like, we're coming to Dogon together because they've never been, and they're foodies as well. So we looked up a party of 4, and the next available reservation they had was 2.5 weeks away, and it was on a Wednesday. So not convenient if you're coming in from out of town. And the next Saturday they had, it wasn't until 9 p.m. It was like that same week, but late at night. So you're going to have to play around once again if you have a larger group, because that restaurant was full from the waiting area all the way to the back where we sat by the kitchen. I didn't mind. I could have been in the kitchen. It didn't matter to me. So Dogon, stand out. Get the cornbread, get the whole crab, get the branzino. The oxtails were good, but they were not the best I've ever had. But those 3 dishes, you cannot go wrong with, trust me. Okay, y'all, so I still want to share with you my picks for what I may be wearing on New Year's Eve, or I have a couple more parties to go to, at least 2 more, plus New Year's Eve. So we'll do some holiday try-ons with a pair of jeans that came in from Abercrombie and a piece that is going to come in from J. Crew today. But I'm going to go run an errand real quick and want to show you today's OOTD. I grabbed this sweater, y'all, when I was back home from J. Crew. I will link it down below. It is so cozy and comfortable. I've been getting my sweaters oversized, so I believe this is a size large. But as I'm sitting here talking to you, I realized that I don't have no earrings on, child. So let's fix that. I'm just going to do these hoops from Pandora. Okay, I think that works. The hat that I'm wearing is by Anthropology. As you can see, it has the gold medallions. I think stuff like that is metallics are a nice pop, clearly, when you're wearing a monochrome outfit like I am today. The belt is by Amazon. This was a great affordable buy, and it is 100% leather. I already pulled my fragrance for today. It is going to be the Solar Candy by Future Society. But y'all remember that they also have something called Optimal Habit, which is their kind of fragrance, what do they call this? Primer. So you put this on first, you let it dry, and it's supposed to allow for your fragrance to last longer. So I'm just going to let that dry for a second before I put on the solar, I would say solar candy. It's solar canopy, y'all. And this has, I'm trying to figure out what it smells like because I've smelled something like this. You know what this is? Hold on. Oh, I figured it out. Oh my God. It smells like Baccarat Rouge. It's sweeter, but it smells like Baccarat. If you are trying to, oh my gosh, if you want a Baccarat dupe, or you've been interested in Baccarat and you don't want to pay the full price for it, give this a try. It is not the same pound for pound, but it is definitely a similar note for sure. So let me go ahead and I'll give you all an update if I remember on how the primer has lasted or helped the fragrance to last for sure. Okay, the rest of my OOTD are the jeans that I showed you all yesterday by Abercrombie. The larger size did arrive today, and I think I did the right thing because I can breathe. While the size 8 was cute, one of you mentioned, y'all were like, you don't get caught up in sizes, and I don't. I can buy anything from an extra large to a size 6. I don't care. As long as it fits me, that's what's most important. And so these don't have any stretch. That's the whole thing about Curve Love, y'all. But they are made to fit the slim fit girls. And so as you can see, I don't have to worry about them being too tight in the hips. And while I have on a belt, there's not a whole lot of back gapping. The 8 was perfect in the waist. This is a little big, but not enough for me to have to get it tailored. I think a belt does just fine. And this is the ankle length, just to remind you all. Let me turn you around. So this is the fit of the new ones. They give me more space in the hips, which I am loving. Not quite a barrel jean style, but they do have a bit more like curve, I think, in the top of the leg down to the knee. I think it's a mom jean style, to be honest. They just don't call it that. And then for my shoes, they're actually brown, but they're giving black with how much black I have. You all know the H&M Western boots. I picked these up at the beginning of the season. One of the best buys for sure. I'm going to throw on a pair of sunnies, grab my coat, and that is today's just easy running errands look. In a second, you'll see me though, and we will come back to talk about holiday looks. Bye. Hey guys, it is much later and I am playing around in my closet as I promise you for potential New Year's Eve looks. Again, we've still not decided what we're doing, and so I want to play around with a look for a night out, for dinner, for drinks, for dancing, or for just going to a friend's house, staying home, whatever it may be. And so I am wearing my Osiri top. I actually wore this recently for the Justice Supper Club. You all may remember that it has a skirt that matches. I'm not going to wear the skirt with it. This is still available, by the way. I'm not going to wear the skirt with it because it's cold outside. And unless I was going to Miami, that's not going to work. So believe it or not, I'm actually wearing my By Far belt. And I threw on the same jeans that I had on earlier today to kind of bring it down. For me, this feels like something easy to wear if I was going to a friend's house, for example, or we were going out maybe earlier in the day and then coming home to actually hopefully still be awake by the time midnight rolls around. I'm just kidding. I actually love going out on New Year's Eve, but this is a relaxed look for me. I don't think I would do any sparkle or razzle dazzle as far as the earrings are concerned with this because, again, the jeans are making it a lot more dressed down. These are, once again, the Abercrombie and Fitch Curve Love Relaxed Style jeans. I got them in a 10 and the length is long. And these earrings, you all may remember, are from Mango. Tiffany cuff here, Majuri cuff here, small black owned business rings. And I wanted to show you all my shoe options. I could do, oh, wait a minute. I know it's cold, but it feels like the Gucci flats exist for a time such as this. Let me take my socks off. Let's see, I'm gonna look in the mirror. Oh, this is cute. It's so simple. Again, this is just going over to a friend's house. Let me show you. Okay, hopefully you all can see me. I had to bring you down, and my light is here. But I grabbed the Caperni bag. This is the perfect sparkle for a time such as this. Obviously, a black bag would be just as good. But there's something about the Caperni bag that I think goes really well with the Gucci flats. And I like the idea of a flat shoe with embellishments being a good option to wear when you want to be dressed down but also dressed up at the same time. You know what I mean? And I think I would probably do just a nude lip, same makeup, exaggerated lashes, or would I do a red lip? I don't know. I could honestly see either one. And we also could bring this button right here down too. I mean, why are we so conservative, darling? It's New Year's Eve. You know, do a little something, a little lacy bra. I think the belt looks good with it. This is just easy, y'all. Now, if you don't mind braving the cold, or if you have a nasty, nasty, nasty boot, then I would say wear the skirt. You could also choose to wear tights and maybe a pump. But for me, this is actually comfortable, laid back, and I like it a lot with the Osiri top. There's another shoe option that I just got that I want to share with you. I was actually shopping for Bay, y'all, and I saw these for me. So, by J. Crew. And I got these silver booties with a kitten heel. And I think they were like 50 bucks. The only thing about them, y'all, is that they were final sale. So thank goodness they fit. I got them in a size 11 just to make sure. And let's see, would they look cute? Why not? Let's try them with this. You guys, I honestly like this better. I do. I know it's a lot, but it's New Year's Eve. It's giving like sexy space cadet. It's giving sexy Star Trek. You know what I mean? It's giving sexy Power Ranger. Sexy Captain Planet. She's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero. Now, I wish I had a hat, but let me put this red hat on. We're here to try things out. Let's just try. Okay, the hat's too much. The hat's too much. Unless you're going to a rodeo-themed New Year's Eve party, the hat's probably too much. But again, it's New Year's Eve, sis. You know, do your big one, because one thing about it is that I am blessed. And I love them. Do you? The fact that I'm here to see a 2025, God willing, it just makes me want to do the absolute most. But nevertheless, these boots are super comfortable. They are 100% leather. Like I said, they are final sale, but I was willing to take the risk because the only other silver boots that I have are the Paris, Texas ones. And I've been trying to sell those shoes for over a year. This is what happens when you are the largest size that a designer does, and you never know if you are a 41, a 42, or a 43. These are a size 42, and I think they fit like a true 9.5 to a 10. But not about those, about this look. I think this is a good one. Again, if you still want to do something that feels casual but elevated at the same time. Let's move on to the next. Outfit number 2 is all about this sequin skirt from H&M. You all saw this in the first episode of Vlogmas. It was less than 30 bucks. And so this outfit is definitely a high-low moment because I am wearing it with the Dior tail blazer that you saw me wearing earlier in, I think it was this vlog. Yeah, I think it was this vlog. At this point, everything has ran together in Vlogmas. Are y'all enjoying it, by the way? Let me know down below. But I threw it on with just a simple white silk blouse. This one is by Lily Silk. And I am wearing, for the first time, shamefully, let me try to see. There we go. These earrings, y'all, by Moschino that are asymmetrical, which I feel like is super duper fun. I would definitely do a like pop of a lip with this, a bright red lip. And if you don't have a blazer with tails, no worries. It could always be about the fun on the bottom, a nice white button down up top, and then a traditional blazer. Let me put on the one by the Frankie shop. Actually, I think the Frankie Shop blazer may be a little bit too exaggerated in the shoulders for this look. I am liking this one instead. It is by YSL. And it has the satin lapels. I got this when I was working for the brand, y'all. And it also has the same peak lapels that the Dior blazer has as well. In case you have not noticed this Vlogmas or in all my capsule wardrobe videos, all my videos in general, y'all, I cannot live without a blazer. I think a black blazer is definitely worth its weight in gold in your wardrobe. If you were looking for luxury ready-to-wear pieces, blazers you can never go wrong with. You already know what shoe I'm about to go for. And I hate that I'm about to go for this shoe. I know you know. I know you know. Sister, do I have a choice? I don't. My God. Let's just throw her on, okay? It ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You about to valet the car anyway. I'm actually so obsessed with this. I'm actually so obsessed. And I'm so mad that I'm so obsessed. I would definitely do hose. That's just me. I would do hose just because I feel like a good old stocking definitely elevates the silhouette. Your blazer can be from anywhere. The skirt, the button down. It's not about these pieces exactly. It's about, I think, how to make a sequin mini skirt look sophisticated, which everybody can't do. You know what I mean? And I feel like there's something about this that is coming together nicely. And you're asking what bag? I knew you would. Let's just go ahead and throw this. Girl. Now I said if we was gonna do it. I told you we was gonna. Woo! To the right, to the right, to the left, to the left. Knock it, knock it, knock it. Do a little Cupid shuffle. And you're not really moving. The Cupid shuffle. You're not really moving. Because why would you? You ain't got to. Oh! This is very cute. Yeah, I think I'm wearing this week. Ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not. I'm going to take some of my piercings out because I don't need all these earrings. I definitely want these to really shine. And for folks who might be new around these parts, which you might not know, so the brand in Blackwood comes with a shoulder strap. It holds nothing, but that's okay. Bae will be with me. She has pockets. And then the blazer also has pockets on the inside. I think all this leg works because I'm so covered up top. Now, there's one more thing I think I want to play around with before I get out of here, y'all. I don't know if it's shorts or is it the top I wore yesterday. Don't go nowhere. You're going to be surprised. Our last look is from Zara. Well, at least the top and the skirt. This top is kind of like a tuxedo style top. I grabbed this, y'all, when I was in Aruba. And I went there. I did not have a suitcase. If you saw that blog, you know why. It is because they would not allow for me to check my bag all the way to Aruba because I did not have a passport. Different story for a different day. Go back and watch the vlog. I think it was quite entertaining. And I wanted to grab something as soon as I landed. I had 3 swimsuits and that was it. But I was sure to grab things that I would wear again. And so this little set was something that I really liked. I love the fact that it has the pleats in the front. I'm sorry, the slits in the front. because I am someone who is hippie, and so being able to like have that separation so that I don't have to worry about it riding all the way up is nice. And it has a tuxedo stripe down the side, and the top has the shiny lapels as well as buttons. I'm trying to show it to you without showing my bra. But I think it is a nice two-piece that can also be worn separately. Pulled out the trusty but goody Bottega clutch. Have not worn that, I don't think, all year. So this actually would be a really nice outfit to wear it with, to have that metallic pop. And then the blazer is my Frankie Shop blazer. Again, would definitely wear hose with this. This might actually be really nice with some texture. So in the last outfit, yes, it was black and white, but the texture was the sequin. And this outfit, or the sequins, in this outfit, I think the texture should be the kind of hose that I wear. I have been trying to thug it and wear my Gucci's, even though they have a huge hole in the crotch and need to be replaced. And so I could just easily do some fishnet hose, some polka dot hose. Target has some cute ones. It doesn't have to be anything luxury, of course, but I do think like just a smooth pair of stockings, as my grandma calls them, may not be the thing that takes this look up a notch. So add texture whenever you can when you are wearing a monochrome look, an all black look such as this. My heels are by Schutz. They don't make these anymore. They're black suede. So what I often do is link something similar, but these are so comfortable. I could probably run a marathon in these shoes. I think I've broken them in comfortably, but overall, Schutz is just a comfortable shoe brand, in my opinion, for their heels. One last thing before I go is, if I did not want to do gold, ooh, this would also be the, oh, ooh, no. I would have to do these, y'all. I would have to. These are just some little H&M. I'm trying to get as close as I can without completely losing the light. Just some little H&M drop earrings, fake crystals, that, funny story, I had to super glue together for my party in April because when they came they were broken and they didn't have them in store. This is it. That is definitely it. So go for drama. While I love the gold because I'm a gold girly, again, we're going up a notch because it is a New Year's Eve affair. And if I wore those earrings or any kind of like crystals, I would obviously pull back out the Caperni bag, which works just as well, especially because, ooh, the shine on this is disrespectful. Just the way that thing hit the light, it is a piece of art. Let's get ready to rumble and welcome in 2025. That is all for today's video, good people. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you all in the next episode of Vlogmas. Bye.